Hello students, how are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Creator, and I also hope you are enjoying our online class, especially English class, because you are getting opportunity to learn English staying at home. You know, English learning process are four process, isn't it? The processor, speaking, listening, writing and reading. Now, through my lecture, what process is now activated? Do you know? I think everybody knows. Now, your listening power, through your listening power, you will try to learn English. And also, through listening, what should you do? You should follow the sentence structure. How I am using English language, how I am using an English sentence, what type of sentences are there, etc. So, without knowing grammar, no language can be learned. But you know, learning process, our basic process is basically two types. One is acquisition and another is learning. You know what is acquisition? Acquisition is the process by which a learner learn a language spontaneously, automatically, unconsciously. So, can you guess what language have you learned through acquisition? I think you may guess. The language is our mother tongue. We have learned our mother tongue through acquisition process, a spontaneous process or automatic process. And the second way of learning English is learning way. And in this way, you should pay attention. And what type of attention? Four type of attention. What are four types? I have mentioned. Attention about writing, attention about reading, attention about speaking, and also attention about listening. Through our online classes, you should pay attention about listening and also reading and writing, because while I show examples, then writing process also activated and also reading process also activated, because you see my word in the board and you try to read the word. So in my class, three attention should be paid by you, isn't it? What attention? Especially listening attention. Second, writing attention, and also reading attention, isn't it? Okay, students. Last class I taught you about completing sentence and also about contrast sentence. Today I will discuss about similar sentence or cause and effect sentence. Okay students, and through this cause and effect sentence I will try to make you understand about transformation. Okay students, all minutes. Cause and effect sentence. Students, it's a cause and effect sentence. What is cause and what is effect sentence? In that type of sentence, two part stays. one part is about the cause and the second part is the effect of that cause. Okay, try to understand. Look at the board, students. As he was poor, he could not enjoy everything. As he was poor, he could not enjoy everything. Look at what type of sentence is it? Through my discussion, I think all of you now can guess what type of sentence is it. As it's a two parts and also as it has a conjunction. And what type of conjunction? Subordinate conjunction. So it's a complex sentence and first portion is the cause and second portion is effect. Because as he was poor, he could not enjoy everything. Here, the remarkable point is that what tense is it? If first person is in past tense, second person should be past tense. If first person is present tense, the last person must be present tense. For example, in your exam hall, if the question comes in this way, as he is poor, last person you have to complete. Then what attention you should give? The attention is that you should first attention you can find out a conjunction, subordinate conjunction. So seeing this conjunction, you should have a knowledge. What knowledge? The sentence is a complex sentence because subordinate conjunction remains in the sentence and first portion of the sentence. So he is the subject and is a present tense. So in order to complete the sentence, you should use the another clause, and another clause has a subject and also has a verb. So what subject you should take? The subject of the first clause. You should use the subject of the first clause, and in this clause who is the subject? He is the subject. So you should take he. Now the tense. As it's a present tense, you should use a present tense verb. So you can use as he is poor, he can. Sorry. You cannot enjoy he cannot enjoy everything. This is the difference. Here the first person is in past tense, so you have to use couldn't, and here first person is present tense, so you should use cannot. This is the difference, and this is the way That means you should increase your thinking power. And if you are able to increase your thinking power, and as a whole, if you remember the grammatical items, then you will be expert in English. And if you fail to understand this, then your English learning will not be successful. If you try to memorize something and if you try to depend on that memorizing power, English learning can't be successful. Try to remember this point. English learning can't or never be successful. So, try to remember these grammatical items and try to apply all grammatical items at a time. Then your knowledge will be increased, then your English learning will be successful. Okay, students. If last person is given, he cannot enjoy everything, this. The same way, in this way, you have got an opportunity to write the first person using either a phrase or a clause. Because in the sentences, no conjunction remains, no conjunction stays. Understand? So, as there is no conjunction in the sentence, you have got an opportunity to write the sentence using a phrase or a clause, and in this case your answer will be different ways. And you can use the sentence using cause and effect sentence, and also you can use the sentence as a contrast sentence. Try to understand. At first I am giving example about cause and effect sentence. As he has no money, look at the word, as he has no money, he cannot enjoy everything. It's a right answer. If you use contrast sentence, then though he has enough money, think that no money. The opposite sense is enough money. So, if a person has enough money, he should enjoy everything. But in contrast sentence, the opposite sense stays in the sentence. Enough money, the opposite sense is cannot enjoy everything. So, in this case, it's also a correct sentence. Now, if you use it's a phrase, then the answer will be look at the board. Though in a place of though, in spite of has been put, he, subjective case, converted into possessive case his, has, converted into having, That means ing. In spite of his having enough money is the same. It's also a correct sentence. In spite of his having enough money, he cannot enjoy everything. In my last class, I also showed this conversion, and last sentence is a simple sentence, and first sentence, that means though he has enough money, enjoy everything, is a complex sentence. The similar way, you may use cause and effect sentence. In this case, how a phrase can be written, I am now showing you that way. When you find as or since or because, these three conjunctions may be seen in this sentence. As he has no money, this is the first sentence. Since he has no money, because he has no money. All sentences are can be found in the sentence. Understand? That means as is a subordinate conjunction, because is a subordinate conjunction, since is also a subordinate conjunction. But if you want to write phrase, then in all the cases, that means since, as, because, what word, what conjunction may stress is not matter. You have to write the phrase using because of. Because of. Though, in the place of though, we have used in spite of or despite. In spite of or despite. But in this case, as, since, because, you have to use because of. If only because stays, but if you want to write down phrase, you have to convert because into because of. Then your duty is same. He is a subjective case, you have to use possessive case. Because of his. Has. Has comes from have verb. Has comes from have verb. So it's convert into have with ing. This is the structure. In the phrase, if you write down the sentence, you have to use base verb with ing. Base verb with ing. This is the process. So the answer is because of his having no money. Because of his having no money, he cannot enjoy everything. This is the phrase. If you write down the sentence in this phrase, the answer will be correct. But what is the difference? You know, the second sentence is a simple sentence, and first sentence is a complex sentence. This is the difference. Understand? First is complex sentence and second is simple sentence. As may comes in the middle position. The question may come in this way. As he was eating. And first portion may be completed. Then we have to start reading the sentence from here. As he was ill, this is the cause. As he was ill, and the effect is the first portion then. As he was ill, He could not come to college. He could not come to college as he was ill. He could not come to college. He couldn't come to college as he was ill. This is the cause and effect sentence. In this way, I have discussed about more about conditional sentence. I also have discussed about cause and effect sentence. I also discussed about contrast sentence, and through this class we may take one or two class about complex sentence, then our complex sentence will be fulfilled. And I ask you, try to attend my class attentively, then you will be able to learn completing sentence and also transformation in some extent. Okay, thank you very much.